Okay, that's good. That's fantastic to hear that. Hello, my name is Jacek Berkowski, and I'm from technical department. Today we will speak about integration of the INT-TSI touchscreen keypad with the DAHUA intercom. Webinar will be quite short because the configuration of the integration is very simple. Okay, so yeah, so we solved some technical issues at the start. Okay, so continuing, the movie from today's webinar will be available as well on the support SATEL.eu. When you will have any question, you can contact us anytime on the ticket platform info.satel.eu. We will answer your questions. So I think we can start with the webinar. Okay, so we will integrate DAHUA intercom with the INT-TSI. We will start with configuration of the door station from the DAHUA. The most important thing is to set the IP address of the door station in the same class as the INT-TSI. With the software dedicated to the door station from the DAHUA, you can find your door station and set the IP address. Then you need to log in to the door station. What is important about the door station? We are using DAHUA protocol to integrate. So you need to use the video door station with the DAHUA protocol. At the moment, SIP is not possible to connect with the INT-TSI. Okay, about the settings from the door station. The thing that we need to set is the VTO number. In our case, we will use the factory settings. So this is the 6901. So this is the unique number of the door station. When we set it, we need to add our TSI. So we click add, and we will add the number of the TSI, which is 9901. This is the unique number for the TSI. In this case, we have added previously. We have the connection. So when everything is all right and TSI is properly configured, the address will be fulfilled automatically. So the door station will connect and take this address. So only to configure on the LAN config VTO for the door station 6901 and the indoor manager, we need to add our TSI with the number 9901. That's it. Additional, in the door station on the video setting and audio settings, you can change the volumes for the specific for the microphone or for the beep, for the ringing from the door station. Okay, so when we do this, when we done that, that's all. Only to do two numbers. We need to program the widget intercom in the TSI builder. So we will switch to the TSI builder. We will add another tab, so the blank tab, when we will drag and drop intercom widget. So after the update, you have drag and drop from the widget palette on our tab, the intercom. and we need to configure it to work with the station. Right-click on it and go to the properties. The most important thing, we need to configure the intercom. We need to add the new profile. So will be the name to our profile. Let it be door station. IP address. So this is the IP address from the door station. We'll copy paste it. So this is the, of course, without the HTTP and without the slash. So IP address of the door station. Login to the door station, in our case, admin. The password that we are using. As you can see, so room number, so this is the number of our TSI 9901 that we have set in the Dahua intercom. And here, this VTO number. So we are using this factory setting 6901, the first number that we have set on the Dahua station. And that's it. We click OK. And we have our profile door station. Click OK. And we have here door station and which number we are using. Additional in widget intercom, we can program 2 macro commands. So in standard way, you have 3 buttons. So pick up call, cancel call, open the door from the door station, and the volume. We can add 2 more buttons to make some macro commands. When we add the macro command to it, automatically buttons will be visible on the screen, and you can, of course, change the icon of it. So choose the icons is as you wish. So you can use the icons the same as on the different widgets. So when you add the macro commands, there's 2 additional buttons will be shown on the widget. And that's it. That's all of our configuration of the intercom. And we needed to synchronize, to build the project and then synchronize the SD card. I will not take your time to show you how the build and synchronization looks like. We have prepared the set. We will switch the camera to it. Just give me a second. Okay, we have the close view of our intercom and the TSI. We'll change the tab. So we will calling. I will not answer not to get the noise. I will cancel the call. So as you can see, very simple. We done it with less than 5 minutes. Only 2 things to set up to make it work. Of course, if you add the intercom on the TSI, you will get additional feature on it. When you click on the menu button, next to the button of the login, you have call history from the intercom. So you can see when was the call and what was the action made. So if it was like missed call or it was like answered call, etc., etc. So you have all the log, all the history, even if you open the door or no, and use the specific function on it. This additional button F1, F2. Okay, and the next menu is on the settings. You have two additional lists. First list is the list of the intercoms. When you enter it, you will see all the Dahua intercoms connected to the TSI and the state of the specific intercom. The same with the INT-TSI. So all the list of the INT-TSIs connected to the intercom. So you can mix it like one intercom to INT-TSI or two intercoms, one INT-TSI. Okay, so shortly, briefly, but I hope very helpful for you, about how to configure it, how to make it to work together. So I think we can go to the next step. So I will answer your question. If we have some questions from you, I will try to answer it right now. Is SATEL working on integration with new web server 2.0? As I know, all the versions with web server 2.0, so those are the versions with the SIP protocol on it. At the moment, we have only integration with the Dahua protocol, so web server we can say 1.0. Now we are taking in consideration if it's possible to make the integration with the SIP. Is it possible to the INT-TSI? And if yes, we will work with the not only for the Dahua, but we will, if it's possible, we will try to make the integration with the SIP with the not wide range only for the Dahua, but for all other producers as well. Are there any new issues I should consider during offering the installation? Good network connection. That's it. Only this could make trouble. No, nothing other. We can say no issues. It's work stable, and we can say we have very lot feedback from the customers and installers as well. Before we released this version, we made some long-term tests with the beta version in our local market and on our abroad distributors as well. And we get the feedback that the solutions work stable and the customers are very happy, and the installers also give us feedback that this is the function that they was waiting for, and they are happy that can do it for the customers. How do you the door release? You don't need to configure it. Via Dahua protocol, INT-TSI send the command to the intercom to open the relay, which is inbuilt on the Dahua door station. In the same way, can I add the IP Dahua camera? For the intercom widgets, no. It's better to add widget camera, and that's it. And you can show the stream from the camera as well, and do some actions as well. So showing stream from the Dahua IP camera was previously. So the new feature is to integrate intercom with the INT-TSI, as well as the IP cameras from the other producers. So this is the old, we can say old functionality, but it was in the TSI builder. So still this functionality works, and it's possible to do to show the streams from the IP cameras. What more can I say? RTSP protocols, so H.264 format or HTTP and MJPEG format. Okay, I see there is no more question. If you need some information about the list, because we do some tests with the specific models of the Dahua intercom, this list is available on our website on the information from the INT-TSI. If you will have some questions, visit us on info.satel.pl, and of course this webinar will be also available on support.eu. So all the information will be available, all the list, all the information about the products that we tested is available at the moment on the website. So thank you very much for your attention. I hope it will be helpful for you, and it's not so complicated, and you can use it very simple. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Goodbye.